Welcome to Car Free in Tennessee. This is Jonathan. Today I'll be reviewing Tennessee's only commuter rail line, the Music City Star. In full disclosure, my review may be somewhat biased because I love trains. First, a brief history of the system. Music City Star opened back in 2006 as a single route between Nashville and Lebanon with an astonishingly affordable price of only $1.3 million per mile, by and far the cheapest commuter rail project in U.S. history. This was possible in large part because the system was built using existing tracks. The Star has fairly low ridership compared to other commuter rail systems in the U.S. I assume that ridership is low in large part because the majority of the stations served by the Star are out in Wilson County, which is fairly low density even compared to other counties in Tennessee. There's barely any housing within a safe walking distance of the stations, which means that most people end up driving to the station, parking, and then taking the train. The one sort of exception to this is the Hamilton Spring Station, which has had some intentional transit-oriented development, but the area directly around the station is still clearly unfinished. I'm not sure what happened here, but I'd love to see this project built out further. I'd be surprised if many people are living car-free or car-light out in Wilson County, but if you are in fact somebody doing this, please go ahead and prove me wrong and tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to ride the train out and meet you and hear about how you do it. So enough of history and background. What all of you want to know is, how can I ride the train? So I recommend buying a quick ticket and or downloading the Quick Ticket app to buy a train ticket. I'll include a link for that in the description. Quick Ticket is just the name for the pass that lets you ride any of the public transportation options in Nashville. You can pay for your ticket in the mobile app, or you can buy a physical pass or ticket at any of the train stations. And here you can see the costs for a 1 or 10 ride ticket or a monthly pass. And here you can see the train schedule. There are 3 trains going in and out of Nashville in the morning and 3 in and out of Nashville in the afternoon. The trip that I'm going to be taking today is just riding from the Riverfront Station in downtown Nashville out to the Donelson Station and back. For anybody interested in a mode comparison, if you live in Donelson and work downtown and you want to arrive at 8 a.m., taking the train will actually be 7 minutes faster than driving. This is probably one of the very few scenarios in Nashville that transit will be faster than a car. And just in case you miss that train from Donelson Station, you are not out of luck because you can still catch the number 6 bus that also leaves from Donelson Station. Of course, it won't be as fast as taking the train. When I walked up to Riverfront Station, I had a funny interaction with the train staff. They approached me as if I were lost. They kind of seemed surprised when I said I actually wanted to ride the train out, which reflects how uncommon it is for people to ride in this direction at this time of day. I guess it's not too surprising that very few people ride the Star from downtown to Donelson in the mornings because the route and schedule are designed for commuters. How many people live in downtown and work in Donelson or further out? Probably not that many people. Boarding was fairly easy. The passenger car was clean, albeit rather outdated. I liked it. These gallery cars are actually hand-me-downs from Chicago's Metra commuter rail system. Even though the windows were pretty foggy, I enjoyed the view. It was super green, and you get to see a totally different view than you would ever see driving between these areas. Donelson Station was simple but nice. A lot of parking lot. The train back to downtown had many more riders headed to work in Nashville. One great feature of the Star is that it connects directly with a WeGo shuttle that snakes through town and brings people, including myself, much closer to final destinations. I only visited the Riverfront and Donelson stations, which I assume gives you a decent idea of what the overall line looks like. Overall, I think the Music City Star is a great commuter rail line. The project was insanely cheap, and it provides a valuable service for people living east of Nashville. I'd really love to see commuter rail expand to service other areas of Middle Tennessee. Maybe even more important than the expansion of commuter rail, I'd love to see Nashville develop more robust, walkable pedestrian areas for residents, commuters, and tourists alike, so that it is truly a safe and pleasant place to visit or commute to without a car. There are a handful of promising projects in housing, entertainment, bicycle infrastructure, and more, so I'm optimistic about the future of Nashville. If you're interested in seeing an overview of the full route, let me know in the comments below. Next month for my birthday, I'm planning to ride the train to Lebanon Station at the end of the line, and I'd be happy to go into more detail about the full route. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and smash that like and subscribe, but more importantly, take this as your sign to go try out the Music City Star for yourself. I think you'll like it.